Hi everyone, it's Giselle with a message for today, and I want to talk about our dynamic having the potential and power to change on this journey. Because I know when I definitely started, well, even before I met my person, I had a catalyst or false dynamic. And even then, I was reading up about stuff because there weren't these YouTube videos around. Because this was back in 2014, so there was hardly anything out, and I was drawn to buying these Kindle books and researching articles, and in those there was always this talk about a runner-chaser dynamic and people writing about their experiences about one person always running, and part of that didn't really sit well with me. But back then I wasn't really willing to challenge as much as I am now, challenging all of my thoughts and perspectives and other people's input on things. I was far more willing to accept things for how they were presented to me, like gospel, but really they're not. And what I've learned on this journey is to truly follow my intuition, follow my instinct, follow my guidance, follow my gut, and not allow others' points of view to dictate. And I find it a lot more easy to challenge things now, because even people that I really like and follow and watch videos of and things like that, when they say something that doesn't sit right with me, I'll instantly go ping, no, that's not for me, must release that information, because not everybody will resonate with you 100% of the time. And I guess it's the way that I was brought up that had to change. The old belief of, going to church for a certain religion and having one person's interpretation be the final say, be all and end all of everything. That no longer applies, and I never really liked that kind of way of working, but it's been hammered into me for so many years that that's how it has to be. You listen to this person, they know everything, and you have to follow. But now, no, not at all. And I had a few mini readings with people yesterday. As you know, I don't only offer phone sessions where we're talking for half an hour, an hour, or sometimes 2 hours. There's also ways of having question bundles, and that's whenever a question pops up for you, you can send that to me via text message or email, but I prefer text now, to be honest. It goes a lot quicker because then I can reply via voice message. And then I basically give you a mini reading, so an answer to your question that you're asking. And so many of the mini readings yesterday from different clients were all about, can their dynamic towards me, can the way they view me, can our dynamic change? Can I stop being that chaser? And can they stop running away from me? Yes, absolutely. Because I know for me that that's definitely happened. I have physical evidence, proof in my connection that is absolutely 100% possible and already happened. Whereas before I would feel quite desperate at the thought, God, I don't know what I would do if I had to live without you, or, live my life not having you as the person for me. I would be devastated and mortified, just absolutely beside myself with sadness. But that over time really, really changed. And this is something I didn't really want to hear before, because it angered me. It made me feel frustrated. It made me feel like, gee, have I not done enough? But the trick is to focus on you, to really, really elevate your sense of self-worth, your self-love, to the point where I had to uncreate certain beliefs where I thought that kind of behavior was arrogant, was undesirable. But really, that's what helped me to love me, to truly, truly, truly love me. And the second I did that, the dynamic completely started to shift and change to the point where he's now initiating, I want to see you, I want to be with you, I want to come back to you, I want a relationship with you. Not the other way around. Not me chasing, begging, pleading, please, I want us to be together. No. I got to the point where I actually stopped caring. I know this sounds crazy, and you're like, how does that work? So you love somebody, you want to be with them, but then you won't care that you're with them? How does that work? It's a natural progression. It's a natural step from self-love. Because I love myself too much now that I'm not willing to put up with any more of this behavior that I feel is less than what I deserve. And because you are energetically attached and you are linked up at the soul, your higher selves are already together. That's not a question. That's already something that's already present. But your conscious, physical representations, your bodies and your minds, will start to reflect that. They will no longer feel that neediness, that overwhelming, gosh, if I mess this up, they're going to be ruined. Because that's really what it is. It's not the fear of, oh gosh, I don't want to be with this person. It's more like, I don't want to ruin things for us and them because they depend on me that much. Because it is a lot of pressure. I remember myself being put into situations where it really put me off that somebody needed me so much. Like when I broke up with my last long-term relationship. After I'd broken up with him and I didn't show him on purpose, it's just a progression of what had happened. I was super confident, finding myself again. And he then in turn became needy towards me and started to call me all the time and wanted to spend time with me all the time. I said, no. This isn't going to work. And also, you're very needy. And he hated the fact that I called him needy. But that's truly what it was. And it really put me off. Really did. I was like, oh, this is so undesirable. Firstly, I had made a decision to break things off. Don't want to be with you anymore anyway. But now that you're this needy, oh, God, no. And also, I've had it from other situations where I went on a date with somebody and they started, being super needy, crying in the middle of the street, saying that they had so much love to give. Why doesn't anyone just want their love? And I wasn't as straightforward or direct with them at the time, but I should have said, it's because your energy, man, you're just too clingy and needy. People don't want that. It's so much pressure. It's really suffocating, the energy of that, And of course, we don't realize when we're loving somebody so much that that's kind of the energy that this gives off. But in a different way, it's like they know that they love us and they know that we love them. But because there's so much pressure on doing things right, they just think, oh, this is too much. I can't. I'm going to have to take some time out because this amount of pressure to be the perfect person is way too much. But as soon as you turn that around, you focus on you and you may think, gosh, I'm never going to not care that I'm not with them. I'm always going to want to be with them. That's what I thought too. But it's a natural progression. It's a natural step. It's inevitable that when you start loving yourself, honoring yourself, respecting yourself, you are no longer going to have that need for them. Because whilst you do need people in your life, don't get me wrong, people seem to misinterpret what I say sometimes, and I just want to clarify it quickly. I remember I was talking about self-love in another video of mine, quite an old one, and someone said, but we always need people. We haven't been created to be on this planet alone. No, that's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is prioritize your energy, how you feel. Because when we prioritize everybody else, we're not able to help ourselves. It's like, when they show those airplane videos, the airplane safety, and they say, when the air masks or the oxygen masks come down, put yours on first and then help anyone else around you. Because if you don't put yours on, you're going to pass out. The other person won't be able to be helped and everybody will be, unable to help anyone. Help yourself first, and then everything else will follow. It's a natural progression. Just trust the knowledge that it's a natural progression, that things will change. You know, I had a lady texting me yesterday saying, but he doesn't see me as this. He doesn't see me as the one he wants to be with right now. How can that ever change? Trust me, it can, and it will, as long as you follow these steps. Love yourself. Honor yourself. Respect yourself. Do everything out of self-worth. And don't sell yourself cheap. You know, don't do things that diminish your self-worth just for a quick fix or a quick win. Prioritize what is important. And what should be number one most important is you. Do that and everything will follow naturally. I hope this helps whoever is drawn to watch this video. If you'd like to book a reading with me or a healing or any of the other services I provide, then all the details are in the description. Just follow the link to my website. If you'd like to be notified of special offers, then do subscribe to my mailing list. Just send me a quick email saying you'd like to be added, and I will email you through with early access offers and other things like that. So thank you all so very much for watching. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.